The biggest debate surrounding this year's Ryder Cup hinges on one stark question. Will the American team face hostility from the Bethpage crowd? British golfer Luke Donald has intensified the controversy by suggesting that New Yorkers might turn against U.S. players like Keegan Bradley, arguing that being paid to compete against Europe could create tension. This clash of perspectives has sparked heated discussions, especially after the U.S. team will earn $500,000 per player, $300,000 of which must go to charity, while European players remain unpaid. Tickets for the event start at $750 per day, adding to the pressure. But here's where it gets controversial. Could the home crowd's bias toward Europe, fueled by their recent victory in Rome, lead to a hostile environment for the Americans? Donald, who led Europe to victory in 2023, acknowledges the risk. If the U.S. team underperforms, the New Yorkers might not hesitate to show their displeasure, he said, citing the high cost of travel for families. It's an expensive trip, and if players aren't delivering, the crowd could make their voices heard. Donald's argument centers on the broader purpose of the Ryder Cup. We're not just chasing money. We're inspiring the next generation, he explained. The $500,000 stipend, he insists, funds charitable causes and supports the European Tour's grassroots efforts. A few $100,000 isn't much compared to what these players achieve in a week. The Ryder Cup is about legacy, not just prize money. Yet, critics argue that paying players could dilute the sport's traditional spirit of camaraderie. This isn't the first time the topic has surfaced. When Donald first learned about the U.S. team's pay, he reached out to former players to gauge their feelings. They hadn't even considered playing for money for this event, he recalled. But we've always believed in the mission, helping the game grow and empowering young golfers. As the tournament approaches, Donald faces a daunting challenge. Europe hasn't won on U.S. soil since 2012, but the 47-year-old captain remains optimistic. His team includes veterans like Thomas Bjorn and Jose Maria Olazabal, along with rising stars like the Molinari brothers. We've won 83% of our 35 Ryder Cups together, he said. That's not just confidence, it's history. And this is the part most people miss. The Ryder Cup isn't just about winning. It's about unity, tradition, and the unbreakable bond between competitors. Do you think the U.S. team's pay is fair? Or does the spirit of the game matter more than cash? Let us know in the comments below.